I don't know how to work the score thing. Oh, we got to do that, or?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning into Billiard Breakdown tonight. We've got number 4, Tham of the top 15 players in Rochester, New York, taking on a player out of Buffalo, New York, Vinnie Lesh. Vinnie Lesh drove quite a bit to get over here to play this set. It's going to be a race to 15 and 9-ball pool, commentary by myself and
Paul Jacob. That's me. And for everyone tuning in, we have a couple nicknames for both players. Tham goes by Dementia T, and Vinnie Lesh is Vinnie Socks. So we might refer to the players by these endearing terms. So don't get confused. The players are going to be doing quite a long race to 15 in 9-ball pool, standard 9-ball rules. And it looks like they're getting started. Looks like Tham, or Dementia T, has the first break. T expressed interest in switching the game to one pocket, but Vinnie Socks wasn't quite ready to handle that.
Vinnie Socks.
Vinnie Socks. And the reason for that, Vinnie Socks is wearing ketchup and mustard socks today.
Yep.
In honor of Memorial Day.
And hot dogs.
And hot dogs. He's a hot dog, and he's got ketchup and mustard on his ankles. What are we drinking today, Michael Lin, Asian Chow?
You gave it to me.
Well, we're drinking Backwoods Bastard by Founders. 11% stout, aged in oak bourbon barrels for your entertainment.
Why would
for our enjoyment.
Why would you name your drink Backwoods Bastard? I don't even get it. All right.
Tea with the first break. Pretty dry.
He's got a shot. Well, Vinny does.
And the reason we call Vinnie Socks is because Vinnie always wears mismatched colored socks. And that's his trademark. So it's not Vinnie Sucks, it's Vinnie Socks.
Yep. Very bright colors.
And ketchup and mustard today.
To Sean Zhang, if you are watching, Paul Jacob would like to place a side bet with you.
But I call T.
If you're watching, Paul Jacob wants your money, Sean.
Yeah, why don't you text Sean and get him on here? I don't think he's in here.
He might already be on.
All right. Well, for all of you tuning in, make sure you turn on your the bell icon so that you're notified whenever Billiard Breakdown goes live. This is a Buffalo versus Rochester challenge match. It's not part of the top 15 players in Rochester, but equally as good.
Yeah, let me get rid of that 15 in here. Top.
There we go. Doesn't look like Vinny has a shot on 3 to the corner pocket.
Yeah. He's likely to shoot this into the side.
Or play safe.
Side pocket's pretty doable here. But he misses it. And look at the roll he gets. That's very lucky roll there for Vinnie Lesh.
Dementia T with an early test of his kicking abilities. Is there any other nickname for T, or have we settled on Dementia T?
I think Dementia T flows. You know, yeah. Tam always wear boots, but today he's not wearing boots.
He's wearing fancy Crocs.
He's got the high top Crocs.
Mm-hmm. And he told me that those were his wife's shoes.
He told you that?
Yeah, he told me that.
Why would he tell you that?
I don't know, but he did. Sean Zhang is in the chat, and he says he'll take T, but I've already taken T, Sean, so I want a chance to get my 20 back. I'll take T.
Paul Jacob wants T. Sean Zhang, you want to take Vinnie Socks over here?
Yeah, Sean. Take Vinnie. Give me T. I'll even give you 2 games on T.
Whoa. 2 games?
That's what Sean gave me last time.
All right, Sean. Yep. Sean Zhang says +2, no problem.
All right. So Sean's taking Vinnie, right? Is that true?
Yeah, so Sean's going to take Vinnie.
+2.
Yep.
All right. Deal. Don't take my lunch money again.
What's the actual bet between you two?
$20.
20?
Mm-hmm.
Sean's saying
I'm a
it's
poor
20
college student. I can't afford big money like Sean.
Is 20 good, Sean? Yeah, race to 15.
That's right.
Oh, he just noticed. Sean Zhang just notices.
And Vinnie Sox with the first choke here.
Sean Zhang says he needs +3.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Race to
done.
15. Fair enough.
So 15-12.
15-12. If Vinnie gets a 12, you win the bet.
Right.
Am I supposed to bet as a commentator, or is that unethical?
Who cares about ethics?
Right. Yeah, and it's not like we're affecting the game, so.
That's right.
All right. First side bet with Sean Zhang going on.
You know, Sean, I hear that there's actually a lot of side action going on in Buffalo for this match as well. Vinny told me. And pretty good shot there by Tam.
Yeah, it's a thin cut of the 7 into the bottom right corner pocket, but pretty natural position on the 8 if he does it. But it's a missable shot.
It's also tough to gauge the speed.
Yeah, you could end up all the way on the top rail, which is not ideal.
So you do want to shoot this with like medium high, so it comes off the short rail.
Yeah.
But then
just focus on the pot. Don't miss it, because if you miss it, you could leave it hanging over the pocket, which is not a good thing to do. But
wow, look at
nice
this.
shot by
Look
T.
at that.
Yeah.
Great shot. Going the other way.
Yeah. And did he play that with inside and go to the left long rail?
Seems like it, like a touch of it.
He picked a pretty tough shot for that, but it's paid off. And T with a choice of either the side pocket or the corner pocket. Corner pocket being the straighter shot.
Can he take the first game here?
Oh,
he chokes.
He does choke. Over there, would you have taken the side pocket just because it's a bigger pocket?
It's tough to say.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty straight on for the.
So not. Yeah, T played that with a bit of pace, but he completely missed. And Vinnie Lesh is the first to score here. Scores 1-0.
Yeah, nice job to
Looking
Vinny.
good for Sean Zhang, not for me. But
Vinny able to take advantage of Tam's choke on the 9-ball.
This is a long game, so a long way to go. Where did my phone go?
Sean Zhang in the live chat says to Paul Jacob, same size pocket, Paul.
That is true. Wait, what do you mean by that, Sean? Oh, the side pocket versus the corner pocket?
Yep.
From that angle, is that true?
Maybe. I mean, 9-ball was straight on with the corner, you know.
Oh yeah, it was fairly straight, but even if it's straight, there are chances of rattling it, whereas the, well, not much of a difference, I guess.
It doesn't even say.
Yeah. Let's look it up.
Oh, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
And in the chat, if you guys have any suggestions for us for beers to try, let us know.
Bob Hendrix in the live chat. What's up, Bob? Bob wants to know what's T's Fargo.
T's Fargo's in the 600s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me look it up. T's name is different, though. Sorrow, yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, what did you look for it? Vinnie Lesh is a 570 Fargo-ish. Let me double check. Vinnie Lesh is 579. And what is T's Fargo?
I'm pulling it up.
Actually, I have him on my Fargo history. So
He's 619.
Sir, at the Tim Long, yep.
And Tam makes the early 9-ball. Well done. The score is 1-1.
Nice. So Sean, to answer your question, I said it's a bigger pocket on the side, just from the angle. That's what I meant. But if it's straight, I guess it doesn't make too much of a difference. But yeah, side pocket is more accepting from that angle.
All right, so can we finish our drink review of Backwoods Bastard?
I'm already feeling it as my review. It's a single beer. It's strong, and more alcohol for less calories, right?
Man, if you're worried about calorie content, you got to drink scotch.
Man, but you can't drink scotch to get inebriated. You got to enjoy that stuff.
Well, I'm talking about calories.
Well, if you want lowest calories, vodka is probably the best option.
They all got none, I thought.
No, they have calories. Alcohol has calories. Alcohol itself has calories. That's why people who are alcoholics don't need to eat, because they get all their calories from the alcohol.
That's impressive.
Yeah. It's like a macronutrient.
So alcohol is healthy?
Well, it gives you energy.
Okay.
Your body can break it down
Sounds good.
and actually get fuel from it. Not good for your liver, though.
But do you need your liver?
Nah. It grows back if you cut a piece of it off anyway. In fact, when they do liver transplants, they remove up to 75% of your liver and it just grows back.
Are you making stuff up, or is this true?
It's true. I once offered to do that for my uncle, but that's how I learned.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But he sadly passed away a few years ago. Whoa. Almost pots the one ball in the right side pocket.
All right, Vinny, what you got for us? You got a 5-ball? No.
Safety seems to be the best option. And safety is what he goes for. But has it leaked? Not quite. The kick across the left long rail seems to be available for T. Narrowly avoiding the 4-ball on the way there. But T should be able to make contact.
He's doing a slight massé.
He does a massé.
Almost makes it. Good at times.
Yeah.
I'll start a poll for us between Dementia T and Vinny Socks.
Last time Vinny's socks were red and green, I think.
Dude, I can't even type G without switching to GoPro now.
Yeah, that happens. You can disable that.
How do you disable it?
You have to go into settings and hotkeys. I can change it to something like Control G or something like that.
So for our live viewers, I've got a poll that you guys can vote on who's going to win. We got Dementia T and Vinny Socks. Place your votes now.
Place your votes before it gets too late.
Oh boy, look at that roll for Vinny.
Hmm.
It's kind of rough.
Can he see the edge of the 3-ball? Or will he have to kick at it?
Looks like he's got the edge. Maybe try to play safe behind the 4 and the 7.
For some reason, Vinny looks different from the last time I saw him here. He looks older. Was he wearing a hat last time?
I don't know.
I remember him
Maybe.
he looked like he was in his 20s earlier. Now he looks
50.
like in his 40s.
Oh man.
It might be the socks.
The socks make him look older?
The ketchup and mustard do. Maybe the red and green were better for that.
Bob Hendrix in the live chat looking for side action with Sean Zhang.
Ooh.
Bob Hendrix says, Sean Zhang, I like Vinny to win.
Sean will take that bet
Here
for
we
sure.
go. Here we
Sean
go.
wanted T.
Come on, Sean. Where you at? Bob Hendrix looking for action.
Starting next week is the 9-foot 3-man league at Billiard Breakdown. So if you guys want to play for $1,500 for the top team and 6 months of free pool at Billiard Breakdown, sign up.
Yeah, so starting the first Tuesday in June, I believe it's June 3rd, we got 3-man teams, big table 8-ball, mix of singles and Scotch doubles, over $3,800 in cash prizes. First place gets $1,500, split between 3 people, and 6 months of free table time over here at Billiard Breakdown for all 3 players. We have room for 2 more teams, so if you're interested, make sure you sign up soon.
Spots are likely to fill really fast, so don't wait on it. Get 2 of your friends together and play for a chance to get some free pool and $500 apiece.
Not only that, every Tuesday, 2 teams will be featured on the live stream table. And I do know Bob Hendrix is interested. He's looking for 2 people as we speak.
Vinny steers the cue ball there a little bit with his cue, but misses the 3 ball. T has a thin back shot into the bottom right corner pocket and needs to swing around the 6, avoid the 9 to get on the 4. Avoiding the 9 may be a little tricky here, but there's a gap. And wow, T probably hits that with way more pace than he needs, and he's going to likely snooker himself. And that 9 he tried to avoid now has blocked him from a clear shot on the 4. So Mike, what other matches are coming up soon? Anything on the schedule?
Gotta check my calendar.
Very organized. Yeah, you never said what you think of this Founders backwoods bastard.
Paul Jacob nearly drops his beer.
I was just showing you my reflexes.
But he's got a good belly that caught it for him.
My belly didn't catch it, my hands did. T gonna jump it.
Coming up soon is
foul and
a foul by T-Tam. We've got Jeff Terzo versus Andy Swanger.
Andy Swanger.
And that's going to be on Tuesday.
Did that already happen once?
Yep.
Okay.
Swanger wants it again.
I'd like to challenge John Walsh if there's an opportunity for it.
He'll probably forfeit, so just give it to.
Why?
He's been forfeiting lately.
Why? He's a great player.
Well, he's been forfeiting.
All right, well, let's see what he says.
Then after Tuesday, Terzo versus Swanger is Wednesday. We got Dan Charlo versus Vinnie Lesh.
Okay.
Man, this guy's coming out here a lot. I'm sorry to think he secretly lives in. And then Thursday, we got Dan Charlo versus Chris.
Ooh, that'll be a good one. That's a rematch, right?
Yeah. No, he played Sean Zhang.
He played
first.
Sean. Okay.
Yep, Charlo versus Kratos.
Kratos. Haven't seen him in a while. I like watching Kratos play. He's a good shooter. All right, good shot by Vinny there. He plays short side of the 9 for the bottom right corner pocket, so he can make this. He'll be up 2-1. Ketchup and mustard. Vinny Socks for the 9 ball. And he pots it.
Great shot by Vinny. Scores 2-1.
All right, Robert Hendrix says, Sean, he got Vinny for 50. Do we have a bet? A chance for you to win some of your money back. All right, so Bob Hendrix is all for Vinny here.
Sean Zhang is, well, he may be busy. I'm texting him right now to see if he wants some action. Can we finish reviewing this freaking beer?
I mean, you're supposed to. I gave you my review.
Your review? Yours? What's your review?
It's strong.
That's not a review.
Okay, it's good. It's not great, but it's good. But it's strong, and I'm feeling it. So, +2 for that. It's not too sweet. It's a decent stout. I wouldn't say it's the best one I've had. I would give it 5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
That seems low.
Well,
I think it's better than
I would
a
give
5.
the best ones an 8. Like, I'm pretty harsh with my grading schemes.
Stop taking yourself so seriously.
Okay, fine. Michael Lynn standards, I'll give it a 7. Michael Lynn with his perpetually low standards.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what's your...
I mean, rate the name out of 10. Backwoods Bastard.
8.5.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, let's give it a +1 for that. I'll give it a 6 for a good name. All right, what's your review?
I like it.
All right. On 10? You got to give us more than I like it. What are your tasting notes?
I'm taking a couple more sips before I give you.
Man, you've been taking sips for 20 minutes.
Because the more I drink it, the more I like it, actually.
Okay, cool.
This is pretty good.
All right.
And
You've never had this before?
I've never had it.
Okay, I just asked Sean for a stout, and he mentioned this one, so...
I
They
like
ran
it.
out of the breakfast stout, which I prefer, but this is pretty good. I think Mickey Goldberg is the one who first had me try this.
Mickey Goldberg. I've heard that name before
Yeah,
somewhere.
he used to be in these parts, but now he's in North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Wonder if he'll be back. Mickey, if you're watching this, come back. We miss you.
There's this guy named Rick Hovey that keeps talking about you.
He's a bit heartbroken. Oh, really?
Yeah, great shot there by Vinny.
Yeah. Vinny looks like he might be out here.
Draw shot, you think?
Let's go into the rail, play with follow, but yeah, he's doing draw.
I think follow is a little tricky here.
Oh, he just draws, but now he has distance.
I mean, that was a stun. He didn't follow through on that
Yeah.
one. He's favored to make it, but this is missable.
Let's hope he doesn't choke like T did on the last 9 ball.
No choke.
No choke, and Vinny with an early lead.
Scores 3-1. Great shooting so far by Vinny.
Well, this is a marathon, not a race, so can T start putting some pressure on Vinny and start getting some games on the board?
Paul Jacob trying his best to stay positive about his $20.
Sean Zheng will take my lunch money again if I don't.
Yeah, at least you'll be on a diet.
Man, I'm drinking Backwoods Bastard. What kind of diet do you think I'm on?
I give this like an 8.
Okay.
This is good.
All right.
I like it.
Sounds good. So for those of you tuning in, Michael Lynn and I are doing concurrent beer reviews. Neither of us are very good at reviewing beer, but we'll try. We're drinking Founder's Backwoods Bastard Stout. It's an ale aged in oak bourbon barrels. It's 11% ABV. And Michael Lynn gives it a 8 out of 10, and I give it a 6 out of 10.
I mean, even look at the guy they put on here.
He looks like a Backwoods Bastard. Yeah,
He's about to kill you.
Yeah.
This guy.
Can't see his mouth.
I mean,
He's carrying an
for
axe.
anyone not familiar with Backwoods Bastard, the guy that they have photographed on here or drawn on here is a guy wearing a hat with a long hair, long beard, carrying an axe, and he's got crazy eyes.
He looks pretty ominous. Ooh, good shot by T there. And what it says on the bottle is, expect lovely, warm aromas of oaky bourbon barrels, smoke, sweet caramel, and roasted malts.
I do get that. I do get
A
that.
bit of earthy spice and a scintilla of dark fruit. It's a kickback sipper made to excite the palate.
I'm excited.
Mike Lynn gets easily excited, but does it excite you as much as men's thighs in your face, Mike? What I'm talking about is Mike's own statement from maybe a week ago, how he went MMA fighting and felt this man with thick thighs, in his face, and he got really excited. You want to tell us more, Mike, for those of us tuning in?
It's a great time.
It's a great time. So
10 out of 10 would do it again.
All right. Mike would love to have more thighs in his face.
We got Viet Nguyen in the live chat. Shout out to Viet. He He helped us out with the scoreboard and the instant replay, which we got to make sure we use.
Right.
Viet Nguyen in the live chat says, y'all got Red Bull?
Well, we're not drinking it, but yeah,
We
Billy
got
Breakdown does have Red Bull.
Costs $4.
It's not too bad.
You want one, Viet? Come in. Come in. I got you with the Red Bull.
Red Bull on the house for Viet. So.
On the house?
Well, you said you got him.
Yeah, I got him. I got Red Bull for sale.
Oh. Well, that was a really good run out by Vinny, who seems to be running away with this in this early part of this frame.
Really great
the
shooting
set.
so far for Vinny Sox.
Come on, T.
Viet Nguyen in the live chat says, what's up, Mike and Paul? I'm on my way.
Awesome. We'll see you here soon.
Dang, you should do some live commentary with Viet.
All right.
Yeah, let's get Viet on this. On this.
You can't be burping into the commentary, Mike. You're acting like a backwards bastard yourself.
I take no offense to that.
Of course you do. Michael Lynn has no shame, as clearly evidenced by his love for thick thighs and his, lack of candor in expressing it.
You use a lot of big words. Why do you do that?
I had to study for the GRE. You got to use those words, right?
GRE?
It's just a
Well,
test
what's
for
that?
grad school.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Thought you were talking about the Joe Rogan experience.
That's a JRE. Well, English is my second language. Anyone know why there's no sound?
Yeah, we got this guy named Andrew Mysek asking why there's no sound. There should be sound. Anyone else having any issues? Bob Hendrix, Viet, or the receptionist?
Yeah, if y'all in the chat can confirm that you have sound, is it the sound from the commentary or the sound from the table and the players that you're not hearing, Andrew? And Bob Hendricks asks, are you offering Founders Backward Bastard now, or Sean brought this in?
No, this is a drink we carry.
Yeah.
And I actually didn't know we carried it. It's news to me.
And it's pretty good.
Wait, so Viet, you don't hear any...
Yeah, we might need to turn up the video. Is the mic on the camera working? It seems to be.
Alright, no, it's probably loud.
Yeah, but that's probably too loud. Alright. We've turned up the volume on the camera. So let us know if it's too loud, too quiet. We can mess with that as you guys see fit.
Yeah, do you guys hear any background noise like the phone ringing in the background? Bob? Viet?
Also, the players themselves are being awfully quiet today. And the pool hall itself is kind of quiet. It'll liven up a little bit later. It's pretty early in the day. Sometimes we turn down the volume because it gets a little too loud.
What was T-Tam trying to do there? He just shot the ball straight in
Wow.
and fouled.
He looked pretty tired today. He seemed to just want to go home. He said he was working today.
I mean, let's take a look at this shot attempt
Yeah.
by T.
Sometimes we turn down the volume because it gets a little too loud.
What was T-Tam trying to do there? He just shot
Sometimes we turn down the volume because it gets a little too loud.
What was T-Tam trying to do there? He just shot the...
Might be early signs of dementia. I mean, he's earning his nickname with that shot. But what can Vinny do here with ball in hand? And he's on the wrong side of the 2. Getting on the 3 is not easy. Where the 5 is.
Yeah, both Bob and Viet confirmed that they can hear the background noise, so Andrew Mysek, you probably just need a new phone or computer.
Is it too loud, Bob and Viet? Should we turn it down, or is this good?
To Viet Nguyen in the live chat, what time do you think you're going to stop in? Bob Hendrix says the sound levels are perfect.
Okay,
so
great.
That's good.
If it's good for Bob, it's good for us. Is Sean hiding? Asked Bob Hendrix.
I think Sean Zhang is hiding.
Yeah. Is he working today? Is he at the restaurant?
No, he's just hiding.
Smoking his cigars. When is Sean Zhang's next match? Is he going to challenge Dan Charlo?
There's nothing scheduled, but I think he might challenge Dan.
And I remember Dan saying that he won't make him shoot one pocket. Which is,
He said that?
yeah, he said that he's going to try to keep it fair. And
Keep it fair.
And not play one pocket and play 10 ball.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the last.
That's very nice of Dan.
So Sean, if you want some 10 ball against Dan, I think Dan might play 10 ball, not one pocket against you. And yeah, one pocket is not a game everyone plays, so.
Vinnie Nguyen in the live chat says he's going to be here in 12 and a half minutes.
It's very specific. And thank you, yeah.
Man, you could have left the half out.
Well, I've started my countdown.
All right, so he's going to get here at 43 and a half.
All right. I've started a stopwatch right now, and we'll see exactly.
So it's got to get at 12 because he sent that 30 seconds ago.
Sounds good.
All right. So in exactly 12 minutes, Vinnie Nguyen should walk in.
Does that count the time in the door or time into the commentary booth?
Just
We'll give him 30 seconds grace.
Yeah.
All right. So 12:30 on my stopwatch. We're at 30 seconds now. T trying to make the 4 off the 6 most likely here. Or he carried the 6. Great shot. Creative by T, and he gets a very good roll on the 4 ball, which lands right in front of the pocket. This is T's chance to get something on the board. He cannot afford to choke and give this away to Vinnie.
Yo, this backwoods bastard is strong.
It is strong. It's like having 2 beers.
Chug it.
Sweet. Come on, T.
A little sharp of an angle. What do you think?
Yeah, I
Inside
was
here?
surprised. Yeah, inside and go around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the play. A little top left.
That's really good.
But T missed a straight shot on the 9 ball earlier, so come on, T.
No choke.
Don't choke. Almost chokes. That one was a bit squirrely.
That looked close.
That was close.
Man.
Almost missed it, but he made it, and that's what counts.
Honestly, I think Tam was trying to flex.
Yeah.
Just show that he can shoot it.
As long as he win by 3 games, T, no complaints.
I think T just wanted to show that he can use any part of the pocket he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, T. I need to buy T a coffee or something. So he wakes up. He looks pretty tired from a long day of work. He said he was working today.
I heard Tam shoots better after he takes a shot.
Well, I offered him a drink. He said he didn't want any.
You're up. All right. See, this when you went down. Right, that's what you did.
T has a hat on for VA. Is that Veterans Affairs?
Yeah, T used to be in the Army. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
And
He was stationed in Korea or something? South Korea?
I don't know. He looks like it.
Well, he's Laotian. He's from Laos. He said he was stationed in South Korea. And maybe somewhere else, too.
I'm sure he's been to several locations.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, T.
That's right. And T currently runs a business that does cue repair and custom cube making.
That's right.
And it's called Curry Cues.
That's right. And he is partnered with Billiard Breakdown here. So if you have any cue needs, tip repairs, or whatever else, just drop it off at Billiard Breakdown. We'll get it done.
And Viet, your timer is now at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so you have another 9 minutes to get here.
You think he'll do it?
We'll see. I mean, Viet is very precise, at least in his coding and his other skills. So
Yeah.
Maybe.
Whenever we couldn't get the instant replay to work, it was our fault.
yes, it was user error for sure.
I mean, when I say ours, I mean yours.
Yes, I accept that. User error for sure. On the other hand, I got trained by you on it, so I would also blame you for poor training.
Okay. All right.
I'm sure Viet gave you more specific instructions, which you did not relay to me as well. You're probably too busy thinking about men's thighs in your face when you're explaining it. Thanks, I really excited you.
Dude, why you always make it gay?
You're the one who told me that. You're the one who said it on stream. So
Nice shot by Vinny.
it's okay, Mike. Whatever makes you happy, man. I accept. We all accept. We're all happy for you.
Bruh.
Nothing wrong about it. More power to you.
Vinny got a back shot on the 6.
You know all about that, Mike.
It's back shot all day.
Yeah.
But he's not going for it.
He's playing safety or a bank.
No, he's shooting the corner.
Oh, he's cutting it.
Yeah.
And he misses.
But that's why you got to shoot the side pocket there.
And he doesn't get the snooker behind the 7 either. So T with a good chance here. What do? Play this with top right? Go around the angles? Try to play the 7 on the left side?
To Bob Hendrix in the live chat. Sean Zhang accepts your bet. Even.
Did Sean text you or did he chat?
No, I texted me. To Bob Hendrix in the live chat. Sean will take you even game
For 50.
for 20.
Not for 50.
Not for 50.
Sean wants to basically transfer money from my pocket into yours, Bob.
All right, Bob. You good for 20, Bob? And Tam chokes on the 7. Surprising miss there. It was a relatively makeable shot.
How did T miss that? He had a pretty open layout there.
Yeah, he had a good look at it. I don't know.
T, come on, T. Don't let me down like Rick did. Alright, Vinny with a good positional shot there. Shouldn't have too much trouble holding for the 9 in the same pocket. Let's play this with stun.
No, not stun.
Center ball, right?
Yeah, center.
Which is stun.
That's not stun.
Center ball is stun. What else is stun?
Center ball's not stun.
Then what is stun?
Bruh, stun is below center.
That's draw.
No.
That's screw. Well, you're compensating a little bit for the slide and the loss due to friction.
You call that a stun shot?
I would call that a stun shot, yeah.
Man, you tripping.
Because if you are screwing, if you're hitting below center,
Chat, can you guys tell me if that shot
slightly
by
below
Vinnie
center.
Lesh on the 8 ball was stun? Let us know. Is that a stun shot or not?
All right. A stun is basically a stop shot with an angle, which is slightly below center, sure. Because if you hit center, you're going to have some roll forward after the slide dies out. But on a stun shot, you're having the cue ball sliding.
Dude, if he's stunned on that shot, the cue ball wouldn't roll that much towards the right. That's not a stun shot.
Okay. All right, Mike. Semantics.
Not even.
All right, sure. Oof, and T chokes on the 1 ball. All right, chat, what do you have to say about stuns versus draws? In my idea, in a stun shot, the cue ball is sliding. It's not spinning backwards. If it's spinning backwards when it makes contact with the object ball, it's a screw shot or a draw shot. If it's sliding when it makes contact, it's a stun shot, similar to a stop shot.
Okay.
A stun shot is nothing but a stop shot with a bit of angle, where it's not straight, because a stop shot only works if you're dead straight.
Okay. But that was regular center.
Oh my gosh.
That was regular center, so a little bit of top, or like
Yeah.
forward roll, okay. Fair enough. I mean, I've forgotten about it already. I'm here to be loud, not right. Especially with Backwoods Bastard in my hand. And Michael Lynn is Agent Shaw Eagle Eyes, so I can't really compete with that.
Vinnie Nguyen in the live chat says baby stun run.
Baby stun run. Yeah, we had said it right. It's called. I would call it a stun run through, with a longer stroke. Run through with stun.
That's too many words. It's just center.
It's a snooker term. Stun run through.
Andrew Misek says he got his audio to work.
Awesome. Were you muted or had your volume turned down or something like that, Andrew?
Man. Glad you got it working, Andrew.
All right, T, come on. Vinny's up three games. I'm no longer an unbiased party here.
Vinnie Nguyen in the live chat says, cancel the 12.5 minutes. I got off at the wrong exit.
All right, Viet, you're at 10 minutes. Your timer.
You got 2.5 minutes,
You got
Viet.
2.5 minutes to get here.
I don't care about all that wrong exit stuff.
Sounds like excuses.
See you in 2.5 minutes.
Timer's at 10 minutes and 10 seconds.
Paul Jacob actually does have his stop clock running, stopwatch.
That's right. So,
Rhodes got to do a U-turn.
Yep, on West Ridge. Come on, T. T clips 6-ball for his detriment, and now has to either do a thin cut or a bank. Or
I'm surprised he tried to get like absolutely perfect with the margins of passing the 6.
Mm-hmm.
I figured he would play the cue ball just closer to the 8,
Yeah.
just to make sure he can have a shot.
He hits that pretty poorly and leaves a shot on the 5 for Vinnie Lesh. Vinnie Socks. Ketchup and mustard day. Should be able to pot this without a problem. Let's screw back a little bit for the 6 in the bottom left corner pocket.
That's a good shot.
Doesn't quite get enough screw, but he should be okay. He should be able to miss the 9 ball.
Yeah, like he doesn't
Need to be
get
straight.
the easiest shot on the 6, but he's got a good angle to only worry about the pot.
A touch of left here will help to go into the line. And he does a really good job of going into the line there. Again, a little bit on the wrong side, but he'll have to go up to the short rail on top and come back down. So just top spin here is all he needs. Maybe with a touch of left. So not a stun shot here, Mike. But he's screwing back. That's interesting. He's going to go to the right long rail and back. And it works out for him. So
Nice shot.
but he went for maybe the slightly harder positional shot there.
It's really based on preference.
Right. Might have just been more comfortable screwing. And not perfect, but good enough. Is Vinnie Lesh going to extend his lead to 4 games and make the score 6-2?
He sinks it.
Where's the cue ball going? It's okay.
Scores 6-2. Vinnie Lesh with a pretty significant lead right now.
Come on, T. Wake up. And the time is now 12 minutes and 46 seconds.
Vinnie Nguyen choking
Yes.
on.
And that's from when I started the stopwatch, just about
Yeah,
a minute after we had said 12.5 minutes.
Man,
So in reality, the time is
Crazy.
now 14.5 minutes.
so
14
unreliable.
minutes. Yeah, come on, Viet. You said 12.5 minutes, it's 14.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant to do.
All right, Vinnie Lesh to break in this 9th frame of this race to 15. Good break. Where's the 1 ball going to end up? Pretty good. Right over the pocket. Vinnie has a clear shot, but the 6 and 9 seem a little tied up.
The 6 goes.
That's correct. Shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Viet Nguyen in the live chat says 12.5 minutes plus or minus 10. So he could be here anywhere in between.
Plus or minus 10
anywhere,
seconds.
Anywhere between 2 to 22 minutes.
Interesting. When I see the plus or minus 10, all I have tolerance for is seconds, not
minutes.
Dude, that's like an 80% error margin.
Yeah.
That's too much.
At least Viet's coding is
It's good.
it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, his timing needs work, but his coding's on
Viet's
point.
on Elon time. You gotta consider tolerances. Yeah, Viet, 80% tolerance. Sounds good.
Vinny plays a nice safe behind the 6-9.
Does Tam jump or is he a kicker?
T jumps.
Okay. This would be a good candidate for a jump.
Looks like he's kicking.
Why is he kicking? This is a much easier jump than a kick. But okay. He's trying to kick in the right side pocket probably. And he misses. And ball in hand for Vinnie Sox. Ketchup and mustard day is really throwing off T.
You want anything to eat?
A bit, maybe. Your chicken wings are always good.
You want to go for
What we did
some
last
boneless?
night? Sure, I'll try
Boneless
it.
wings?
Yeah. You hungry too?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can share some if you want.
Yeah. Which sauce?
Whatever you want.
Not bad for a guy.
All right. I'll go order something.
Sounds good.
Make sure you keep your stopwatch going so we can see.
Oh, it's going. It's going until Viet walks in this
Yeah,
door.
I just
and
want
I'm
to see
gonna
how
show.
late Viet is.
We're going to add a minute to it because I gave him a minute head start. All right, so Vinny is on the 4 ball. Can he run this out? Vinny shooting pretty well, and T just not quite there yet. Can T get in this game? Vinny will have to give him a chance to do so first. Really well. He's a bit straight on this 7 ball, which makes things a little trickier. So he'll have to screw back or draw back, avoiding the 9, which he does very well. Beautiful screw shot there by Vinnie Lesh. Vinnie Lesh not missing a lot of shots here. 9 ball for a 7-2 score. And he pots it. Score is now 7-2. Vinnie Lesh, Vinnie Sox, with a 5-game advantage. And Sean Zheng ever closer to taking my lunch money once again. Seems to have gone out. That's Viet Nguyen is 19 minutes late, and that's 12.5 plus more than 5.
Dan Charlo in the live chat says
7.
if Viet wasn't texting and driving, he could have taken the right exit.
That's true.
Damn.
Damn.
Yo, you want another one of these?
Sure. Let's party in here.
All right, good. I'll be right back with another.
You want me to go get it?
No, Backwoods Bastard, I got it.
Michael Lynn going to get us more inebriated for your enjoyment and ours. Well, for your entertainment and our enjoyment. It's always a good time at Billiard Breakdown. I must say, I've always enjoyed my time here. And you will too, so make it down here to Westridge Road. And joining us here at 19 minutes, so 20 minutes versus 12.5, is Viet Nguyen. Come on, Viet, have a seat.
What's up, Billiard Breakdown family?
Hey, we've got our resident tech genius, our coding master, who came up with the live stream score system and the instant replay and way more. So, Viet, what happened? Why are you 8 minutes late?
Man, I was too focused on the match.
Oh man! So you took the wrong exit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you made it here safely.
Oh, not the match, the commentary. You know,
Oh.
that's irresponsible, you know what I mean?
All right. So who do you have on this?
T.
You have T?
Yeah, he has heart.
He has heart. So are you saying Vinny doesn't have heart? He has socks?
I don't know Vinny much, so I can't say much.
Well, we call Vinny socks because Vinny has this habit of always wearing mismatched color socks. And today he told us it's ketchup and mustard in honor of Memorial Day when people are eating a lot of hot dogs. So T has a rough road ahead of him. He has a 5-game deficit. What do you think about that, T? Oh, sorry. Not T. Viet.
Like I said, he has heart, so
Right.
I believe in him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, did you come here for some Red Bull, or are you going to try some of this backwoods bastard with us?
Oh, what
This
is
this is a stout. Mike's gone to get some more, but I'm sure
Okay.
we'll get one for you too. It's a 11% stout aged in bourbon barrels, oak bourbon barrels. Look who's here!
Sweet. Cheers.
All right, so Viet is also going to join us on our beer review here. Viet
Alright.
is holding for the first time. You've never had this before, right, Viet?
No.
Backwoods Bastard by Founders Brewing Company. So Mike and I have already given it a score. We need yours as well, but you can take your time.
You freaking rock.
That's a
Are you
weird taste at
kidding me?
first, but hold on one second.
What do you think? What are your tasting notes? I know you're a connoisseur.
Not really.
You're more of a Scotch guy, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too bourbony.
bourbony?
Yeah, like yeah, I'll finish it, but I want to come here and like order one.
Okay. Well,
So-
why don't you come here more often, Viet?
You know, work.
Yeah.
And you know.
Instead of a Red Bull, Viet grabs one of the Backwoods Bastards, joining us, but he didn't give us a review. Well, we'll have to catch him later once he's tried it.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what to do with our connection over here.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to get like a 50-foot Ethernet cable and connect it directly
I think
to
that's the most reliable option. Ooh.
T-Tam scratches directly into that corner pocket.
Yeah. T, come on, T. 5-game deficit. I need to have lunch tomorrow.
You know it's pronounced deficit?
Yeah, I'm Indian, man. Indian. I speak Indian. That's how we say it there. Deficit.
You know, I've been wanting to correct you on that for about 2 months
Okay. Why didn't you say something?
because I don't want to be that guy.
Well, you are that guy, Mike.
I am.
You're that guy who likes thick thighs in your face, who prides himself on being able to see things other people can't. That's
Yeah.
easily excited by things most of us wouldn't dare talk about. Well, at least Dan Charlo appreciates you. He says the Paul Lim combo is solid in the box, I gotta admit. Thank you, Dan. And Dan thinks that a 3-foul is coming up. And Dan has a message for Viet, but Viet's disappeared. He's gone to get some table
Yeah,
time.
we'll work on getting a more solid connection for the live stream.
Yeah. Yep. I think running an Ethernet cable is going to be the most reliable. Right now it's running off a mesh repeater system, so there's a base station and then it's connected via Wi-Fi to another base station here. And something is causing that to be somewhat unreliable.
Nice shot by T. Overrolls the cue ball.
Come on, T, you gotta run this out. I'm gonna go hungry for the next couple of days if you don't. Well, Sean, who doesn't need it, is gonna eat well. Well, knowing Sean.
Well,
it's fine.
Sean's about to break even with Bob Hendrix.
There you go. Yeah. Well, Bob's gonna eat well.
Bob already eats well.
That's true. We love you, Bob. Don't take offense to that.
Or take offense. It's all good.
You're that guy, Mike. Next time.
There is something though. Well, your English is pretty good.
It's good enough to get by, I guess. Come on, T. I need to eat lunch tomorrow. Bob Hendrix has had enough.
That's a good shot.
Works.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Just don't choke. Make this make this tea. I call Viet tea and I call tea Viet. So I think Backwoods Bastard is doing something.
That's racist.
Oh my God.
Cue ball. Cue ball.
Come on, T. That's right. That's my horse.
T-Tim smiles as he walks away from
T's
that
got
one.
heart and a sense of humor. He doesn't take himself too seriously. I like that.
Yeah. Or does he?
Does he? Nah, I think T's chill. I think it's cool. I think he's got a good nature about him. One of the best qualities in a human being is the ability to laugh at yourself. And I think T has that.
I think T should break from there. it's a sign.
All right, T. As long as you make the 9 ball, I have no complaints. I don't care about everything else. Man, I've never been this biased on a commentary. I should not be betting if I'm on commentary.
Yeah, Paul, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, Backwoods
All
Bastards
that talking.
made me one of them. I feel like a Backwoods Bastard now.
Look like one too.
And I need to go to the bathroom too. Damn. I'll be right back.
You're doing too much, man. T without much of a shot on the 1 ball. Gets a double kiss. Vinny should be able to see this 1 into the side pocket. We've got Rick Hovey in the live chat. What's up, Rick? Rick says, go T. Cue ball sitting behind the 9. Yes, it is. We have a live poll in the live chat that everyone can vote on. 62% in favor of Dementia T. 38% siding with Vinny Socks. And he makes the 2. Vinny makes the 2 ball. Let's take a look at that shot on the 2 ball. That was and he makes the 2. Vinny. That was quite the kick over there. A little awkward on the 4. I feel like going for the bank into the cross side is a good shot. He goes for safe instead, which is arguably better. Nice shot.
He's blocked off the path to the 4. And the kick is not easy here with where the 9 is. So can T see between the 7 and the 8 for a 2-rail kick on the 4 along the bottom left corner pocket? Can we look at the overhead, Mike? You can tap G. Yeah, I think the 2-rail along the bottom left corner pocket works.
If we did 8 ball, maybe I might have a little bit.
Sean Zhang sends me a text who says T's getting killed.
Dan Charlo, I don't know if you read this already. We found Lao as my favorite jam. He's talking about the song that's playing in the background.
Oh, Dan Charlo likes this song?
Dan Charlo, are you a Taylor Swift fan? Are you a Swiftie? Swiftie Charlo.
He looks like a Swifty Charlo. Swifty Charlo is a good nickname.
Or Charlo Swiftie? Or Swiftie.
Swifty Charlo. That's where it's at.
Oh, team misses. Ball in hand for Vinnie Lesh. Oh, is he going to get it on the way? Nope. Right into the heart of the pocket the cue ball goes. T laughs about it.
Dan Charlo in live chat says, yeah, I know every Taylor Swift song.
All right, Swiftie Charlo.
Swifty Charlo.
Works. Okay. Hammer butt is okay. That's gone now. It's Swifty Charlo. Or
I think we can combine them.
well, Kook, Hammer butt, Swifty Charlo, or
Yeah.
what else?
Guh.
Well, he's champ Swifty Charlo. Don't forget that.
Champ Swifty Charlo. We got it. Don't forget the champ.
He's earned that fair and square. He's defeated someone who no one has defeated yet. So he's earned that fair and square. He is champ Swifty Charlo. Well done to Dan, by the way. Congratulations. That was great shooting by you.
Good win.
And let's see if you can keep Ron at bay, because he'll eventually come back. And Vinnie Lesh. Okay, so T was able to get a game in between his 3-7. That's good. Good for me. And good for T. But what's good for T here is good for me. Right. We got some chicken tender action going. What kind of sauce is this, Voelkl?
We've got some mango habanero boneless wings in the commentary booth. And nice previous shot by Vinnie Lesh.
But the position on the 8-ball is perhaps questionable, but
He makes it.
damn, he bangs
He
it.
makes it.
With
And he's perfect.
position.
Yo, Vinnie Lesh, he's on point. Really nice shot. Scores 8-3. Andrew Misek, who recently fixed his audio problems, says Vinny's out crushing. Let's
I
go.
don't play in a lot of tournaments, so that could be it too. Yeah, that's why Fargo rate sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, great shooting by Vinnie Lesh so far.
It's not looking so good for T. T needs to wake up and get in this game. Vinny is on fire. Ketchup and Mustard Day is working out really well for him. And a pretty good break, too. Where's the 2-ball going to end up? Vinny has a bit of a back shot for the 2-ball in the bottom left corner pocket if he wants to keep running this, but getting on the 3 is not easy with that shot.
Sean Zhang in the live, or not in the live chat, in the live text.
Why is Sean texting you and not sharing?
He's actually rolling sushi right now.
Oh, he is?
Yep.
Is he washing his hands in between?
That's a good question.
You're gonna get all of Sean's face juices on your sushi if he isn't transferred by his phone. Sean.
Well, Sean says he wants Vinny after this.
Oh, Sean's gonna come in?
Well, that's what he says.
Heck yeah. I'm
gonna-
sure Vinny will be down because he wants a longer frame because he drove all
traveled.
the way. And especially if Vinny wins, he'll want more action
Yeah.
because he'll have money to burn. Ooh, what a back shot by T, but he misses. T cannot get the back shots today. But he gets a safety. Hopefully you all in the chat don't hear Mike and me chewing on chicken tenders while drinking Backwoods Bastard. If you do, let us know and we will fix that. Interesting kick option he's going for. I don't know how he's going to get to it. Well, it's perfect. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, really, really nice
Great
shot.
kick shot by Vinny. Vinnie Lesh on fire. He's got the shots, he's got the position, he's got the kicks, he's got the banks, he's got them all.
Damn, bro, chill out, man.
Bro,
Yo.
okay, so I walked to the bathroom
We
5
got
minutes ago.
Indian Eminem,
All right.
freaking trying to rap over here.
All right, let me tell you. I walked to the bathroom 5 minutes ago, and I couldn't even walk straight. This Backwoods Bastard, I've had one of them. And I'm not a heavy drinker. I drink like pretty occasionally, not very often.
Vinny hits a nice shot on 3, by the way. But go on about your bathroom journey.
Yeah, and I was basically stumbling my way across the bathroom. So if I'm a little different today, it's whoa, what a shot!
Oh
snookered himself, but it was a great bank nonetheless. But knowing Vinny, if he's shooting like he was before, he should be able to kick this in, and I wouldn't be surprised. He 5-6 kick combo.
Dan Charlo in the live chat says, I got Vinny on Wednesday. Sean Zhang got to wait his turn.
Well, Sean's going to come in tonight.
Yeah, unless he comes in
So
tonight.
unless you want to come in tonight, Dan Charlo.
You both show up.
Swifty Charlo. Champ Swifty Charlo.
Champ Swifty.
Champ Swifty Charlo.
Champ Swifty Charlo.
I like that.
What a name.
Now T is hampered by the 9 ball and has a pretty challenging shot on the 5. And Dan, you can have Vinny too on Wednesday, but if Sean comes in today and Vinny's down, no reason not to let that happen. And Dan Charlo, Swifty Charlo, says he's in Maryland. What are you doing in Maryland? Are you from? Is Dan from Maryland? He said he's from some other small town.
Dan seems more like a...
he said he's from the whitest kids you know town.
He's a backwoods bastard.
But he's a true Swifty, through and through. So, Dan Charlo, what are you doing in Maryland? What takes you there? Oh, Dan Charlo says Laura's friend got married. So Dan Charlo is there for a wedding. Good shot by Vinnie Socks.
All right, Vinny. This is a shot to make. He's on point. He's really on point. Look at this position.
That position is perfect.
Great shooting by Vinnie Lesh. Scores 9-3.
Damn.
T-Tam with quite the uphill battle now. Like, within the next game or two, if T doesn't win like 3 or 4 in a row, it's GG.
Going down here. Hey. Yeah, with his cousin and Kevin. How you doing? Hey, good to see you. Good to see
So Dan Charlo confirmed that he grew up in the woods. He was raised by a family of wolves. Said the sticks, he means. But he turned out to be a Swifty. All right. Vinnie Lesh. Show some mercy on poor T here.
And he's perfect on the 3 with the ball. Where's the 6 go?
Does it pass?
It does?
You think so? I don't think it does.
You don't think it does?
Well, you're Agent Shaw.
I think it does. Well, are you,
Is he going to play for the side pocket or the corner? Passes into the top right corner pocket, not the bottom left. But
I think it passes into both. Yeah. No cap.
no cap. Getting on the 7 though, he'll have to. Is he playing high or low on the cue ball? Low. He's going to screw back into the rail and back. Perfect.
Yeah, Vinny's on point right now.
And he's shooting. He's in stroke. He's efficient. His position is just about perfect.
He might have to play position here for a short side of the 8 ball.
No, you can play this with the top right, and you could play the 8 ball into left corner, top left corner. You don't think so?
No, he can. You're right.
Or you think he's gonna swing around the 8
well,
ball?
he can also just draw back and take a cut on the 8.
Yeah, I think he's playing with top.
Yeah, short side.
Short side it is.
I'm trying to tell you, Paul.
Man, All right. I'll just shut up and eat chicken wings.
Although this is a tough shot, actually.
Not for Vinny.
Not for Vinnie Socks.
Vinny Socks is on fire.
Can he make it?
He's got the hot dog ketchup and mustard. All working for him today. He's got the mustard. Side pocket, 9-ball. Wow. No hesitation, no hiccups. 7-game advantage. And yours truly, Paul Jacob, is going to go hungry tomorrow after losing his lunch money to Sean Zheng if this keeps up. Vinny really shooting well. T was complaining to me earlier that he, doesn't want a long match and all of that, but now this is his only chance. But T really has to step up here and get into stroke. Come on, T. Don't let Vinny run away with us.
I do have to say, T is typically a much better shot than what we're seeing. But it is what it is.
Tis what tis. Do you like the boneless wings better or the bone-in wings better?
I prefer bone-in,
Yeah.
but this is more like a
Do
light
a
snack.
lot of people buy the boneless wings?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever ordered them. Anyway.
Well, you like them?
Yeah, but I do prefer the bone-in.
Yeah. This is more like a snack.
Agreed.
T-Tam looking to push out here. Vinnie Lesh can take the shot or pass it back to T. Probably going to take it just based on how he's been shooting. If he can actually pop this one into the side pocket, he'll naturally fall into the two.
You don't think the scratch is a possibility?
No.
These angles always mess with me. With the overhead, not with the camera view.
No, this shot, if he goes for a side pocket, ends up between the second and third down.
But he sold it out, and it's worked out for T.
All
Now
right,
T has 9 balls on the table.
He's got quite the opportunity here. I mean, this is good of a setup
It
shot.
shows what kind of quality T is able to shoot with right now.
This is good.
Yeah, got a screw out for the 3 in the same pocket, but he's elevated and he's hampered. Not a problem. He screws out a bit too much, so he's on. Well, he's okay. He should be able to go to the right long rail and back down for the 4 in the bottom left.
Yeah, he needs a good amount of follow here.
Yeah. Which he gets.
Nice shot.
Doesn't want to be too straight, but he's perfect.
Perfect. I don't know about perfect.
No, he wanted to roll a bit more.
No, the more straight, the better. So you can draw back
Screw
to the
back
side.
for the 5 in the side. You're right. Where the 5 is, being straight is not a problem. But now he has a touchy shot. He has to play this with a good amount of bottom.
No, I would play this regular center.
You play the center?
Yeah,
to play the 5 in the...
Yeah.
He
to
played
the-
it with bottom.
Yeah, but I would have played a regular
To
center.
play the 5 in the top right?
Yep.
Okay, I would have played it with bottom to play it in the side pocket.
Okay.
But yeah,
It's
I
just
think...
too much angle.
You're right. I think Mike's shot selection was a bit better there. But then it's a narrow zone, Mike. You have to get between the 8 and the 6 for...
He's still got the cut.
He does. And he nails it, but
Nice shot.
cue ball is kind of running amok. It's going to end up on the close to the rail.
This is going to be tough.
This is a tough back shot for T-Tam, who's missed a couple back shots so far.
T-Tam is great with back shots.
Well, not today he isn't, or at least wasn't. Is that going to change now?
Are we still talking about pull?
Yes. We're going to talk about pool in here. This is a pool commentary. Pool live stream. What else would we be talking
I
about?
don't know. I'm just wondering.
I mean, you're the only one who talks about, like, men's thighs in your face and, like, thick legs, and that was exciting. 10 on 10 would do it again. You're the one who brings all these other topics up. Otherwise, we keep it strictly about pool in here. the stream is by pool players for the pool players. Would anyone in the chat be interested in seeing a commentators match? Michael Lynn versus me. Live, stream live. Let us know in the chat if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. The Linster, aka Agent Shaw, Lynn Lykel's the balls, versus me, Jake Paul, I guess.
Actually tried to make that shot. It was good. Good job.
Let's see if Vinny's going to be able to make contact. Obviously, he's going to go for the 7. Cue ball does pass, and look at the leap he gets. That's as good as you can ask for. That's where you'd put the cue ball if you had ball in hand. A little bit of top left to maybe shoot the 8 into the right side pocket. Seems to be the shot. Vinny uses bottom right instead, or bottom left instead. Well done.
He's got a good shot on the 8 ball. Just has to play a pretty good positional shot to get on the 9. A lot of options to do it. He's playing with top, and he's cutting it into the left side, and it's effortless for him. And I imagine this next shot will also be effortless for him, given the way he's shooting.
Yeah, a little bit of an angle, but should be no problem for him.
He's shooting very well, so
He
makes it.
makes it.
What are you getting all excited there for?
Nice shooting by Vinny. Scores 11-3. Tham
9-game lead.
not doing much.
8-game lead, sorry.
And actually, first time he did shoot here, he did have a hat. That's why he looked younger. In his profile picture,
That's
he's
why
got a hat.
now I see him without a hat, and yeah,
Plus 30 years.
plus 20 years.
20 years.
He looked like he was in his 20s earlier. Now he looks like he's in his 40s. It's the colorful socks that makes him look younger with the hat. Come on, T. Let me get T some coffee. Does he need some? I don't want to distract him. I'm sure he'll get it if he needs it.
Vinny nearly scratches into the far right corner.
I have a very important question. Are boneless chicken wings actually chicken wings?
No,
What are they?
they're chicken nuggets.
So they're chicken breast?
I don't know.
Because they taste more like white meat than dark meat.
That's what he was doing.
Might be.
You know all about white meat and dark meat, right, Mike?
He was going to break his over his leg.
Yeah,
So what are you trying to say? You know more about dark meat?
I don't know anything about any kind of meat. I think we were the expert in this area.
All right. For anyone that believes Paul Jacob has a small chance of being gay, you're right.
Well, I think everyone can decide for themselves.
That's right.
Yeah.
Reach out to Paul Jacob for more information.
Consultation on who's gay and who's not. I'm comfortable in my sexuality, Mike. Thank you. Bringing that up.
Dude, why do you make it sound like that, though?
Why not?
It sounds weird when you say it like that.
No. Ooh, what a bank shot there.
All right, T, turn up.
It's T. Yay! I thought it was Vinny. Man, I was tripping. I thought it was Vinny. You
You thought that was Vinny?
Yeah. 'Cause someone's actually shooting well.
And look at this. Look at the position he got
All
here.
right, T, come on, T. Come back up the century.
T-Tam gets a lucky bump on the 5.
Come on, T. You got this, T. Come on, T. Let's go, T. Yeah, this is backwoods bastard shit is it's potent.
You got you messed up?
Got me messed up.
Where's the Cuba going?
Just right.
Oh, it's
Just
perfect!
right. That's my man. That's T-Tam.
It's perfect.
And Vinny concedes, and T is back in action for at least one frame.
Man, he's down by 7.
I don't care. I'm having lunch tomorrow. Sean Zhang, you shall not take my lunch money again. Man, I'm tired of losing to Sean. Daddy fish. Stealing all my fish food. So Sean's going to come in after for some action against Vinny. You know, Vinny's shooting so well that he might have a good chance against Sean. So it'll be a good match if he keeps up this quality of shooting. So it'll be good, and we should stream that if that happens.
Sean Zhang is currently rolling sushi. So
Yeah.
it's still a 50-50.
Give the man some curry. Well, T-Tam has promised us curry, but never delivered, right?
Sean Zhang is allergic to curry.
Sean Zhang is just...
No matter what you do, you cannot convince him to eat
Man,
curry.
the guy is just close-minded about curry.
Dude,
we need to get
you
him some
know-
good curry.
How many times I've tried to convince him to come with me
Yeah,
to
where?
go to Henrietta?
Okay.
Yeah,
The
just
place I
like-
took you.
Yeah, just me and him.
Yeah.
He won't do it no matter what.
Yeah. Come on, Sean. Well, we should bet on him. Bet, and if we win, we should make sure he eats curry instead of push-ups. Because has he delivered on the 50 push-ups yet? Mike taking candid selfies here in the commentary booth, acting like a true Swiftie. Dan Charlo must have rubbed off on him.
Yo, T-Tam nearly scratched.
T, what you doing, T? What the hell, Mike?
Oh, man.
Mike is taking pictures of me without my consent.
I don't need your consent.
Yeah, is that how you do it?
Yo, Paul's crazy today. You give him one backwoods bastard, he's crazy.
Turns into backwoods bastard.
Yeah.
Well, I am from a small village in India, which has a lot of backwoods. So,
Yeah.
but I'm not a bastard. Now that I know it.
I don't know, man. You are how you act. So,
Fair enough. It's temporary.
my boy LeBron.
Edward?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about LeBron James or something.
My boy LeBron.
What does he say? What's up, Ed?
He wants to know if I want to meet him at a car meet with the McLaren.
Oh, nice. When's that?
No.
Now. Well, that's... Well, if you want to go.
No. Car meets are corny now for me.
Have you been to any car meets?
I used to be big into the car scene. I
And
know.
what do you do in a car meet? Like you just park your car
stand.
and what do people come and talk to you about it? Or?
I try to avoid all conversation. That's why I don't go.
Right. Yeah. Well, I guess it's a good way for you to meet other owners with similar cars, right?
Yeah, but I've done all that. I already know everyone. And, you know, most of the guys that go to these car meets that have similar cars,
Yeah.
they're kind of dickheads.
Right. Like you? You know, all McLaren drivers are dickheads. That's what I realized.
Damn.
Oh, there you go, T. Come on, that's my T.
That's your T.
Come on, T-bag.
Bruh. Oh, is that a new nickname? Potential nickname, Teabag.
T-bag. Dementia T just sounds kind of
I like Dementia T though.
That's good.
It's good. It fits him. Like, not because he's got bad memory, which is also true, but because it's just like, it's a playful name for a playful guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely not PC, but who cares, right?
What's PC?
Politically correct.
Bro, we don't do that here.
Oh, look at that position shot by
Yeah, great short side position to the side pocket for T.
all the way down to the short rail and back up, you think?
Yeah.
And, ooh, he rattles it, but he's perfect.
He's absolutely perfect.
The speed is just about right. And he's not bothering shooting it. Why did he not shoot it? Did Vinny concede?
I think so. I saw Vinny move his face. I don't
Is
know.
that all that T needs? I'd be careful about that, you know? Like, you just take the ball off, and that would be ball in hand, technically.
But Vinny did move his face.
Moving your face is a concession, huh?
I think so.
All right.
See, like right now, his
He's
face.
still moving his face.
No, he's not.
He moved it to
Look,
the left.
Look. No, like his
Now he's like-
body's moving, but his face isn't.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see Vinny indicate he conceded.
Me neither.
Yeah, and T just can't. Well, I don't know. I guess it's up between the two players. I mean, why can't you just shoot the last ball? What's the big deal? Well, if T misses, I'd be very sad.
So it works in your favor, anyways.
Oh, you know what? Me not eating a lunch here and there is probably not a bad thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, Vinny Socks. What you
Vinny
got for
Socks
us?
is on his phone, texting his girlfriend or his wife or partner or whatever.
Husband.
Yeah, who knows? But he's back in this game now. Yeah.
Push.
Come on, T. T-bag. Let's see it. T-bag should play a good safety here. There's no real benefit to trying to bank the one or cut it with where the two is. And he tries to get the cue ball down to where the two is. And he gets a really good safety. While developing the two, kind of. The two is still pretty unplayable at the moment for most of the table. But at least he's put some pressure on Vinny Socks, and he gets the ball in hand, which will help. Come on, T, go for a 3-foul here.
Well, he's got to make the one and then play safe on the two or something.
That's an option, yeah. Playing safe on the two is not so easy.
Neither is playing on the one. Sending the cue ball back behind that cluster.
Playing safety from the one is, in fact, I think easier.
Really?
But he's going to pop it. His one is pretty wide open. You can
Where do you leave the cue ball?
try to behind the cluster, but it's not easy to get there. And he
Bro,
snippers
where's the
himself.
cue ball going?
Come on, T-bag.
Kick at it.
He's going to have to.
Hope for the best.
It's not a very good position with ball in hand.
You know, T actually really liked the nickname Booty.
Booty.
Yeah.
Like Big Booty T.
I can see why so many people think you're gay.
Bruh. I'm just appreciative of everybody. I don't discriminate.
No, it's because he always wears boots.
Booty.
Boot T.
Booty. Okay. Big Booty T.
Bruh.
His boots are pretty big, though. Like, proportional to the rest of his body. T's boots occupy more surface area. And he gives ball in hand. There goes my lunch. Come on, T.
Oh my gosh.
At least there's 8 balls on the table. That's my saving grace.
Position on 3 is difficult though.
Yeah, it is. At least to pot it. But Vinny's pretty good at the banks. He could cross bank it into the left side. He gets a good angle for
He's
it.
pretty straight on with the 2. I wonder what he's trying to go for.
Wow. Dan Charlo in Maryland, huh?
Yeah, Dan in the live chat says Puss in Boots.
Are you in Baltimore, Dan, or some other part of Maryland?
This is T's opportunity here, though. This is as good as it gets.
I can picture Dan sitting at a wedding with his AirPods in and watching this commentary.
Yeah. I mean, what's more important?
Right. Not Laura's friend's wedding.
Yeah. Don't even know the chick.
Chick or guy, who knows? Swifty Charlo, are you a bridesmaid?
He's gonna scratch.
Oh.
Do you think Dan Charlo would make a good bridesmaid?
I mean, depends on the kind of wedding.
Yeah. Puss in Boots, where did that come from, though?
That's Shrek.
I know, but
We're
Puss
talking about
in
Boots.
Boots, booty tea, big
Holy
booty
crap,
tea.
you're... Man, Backwoods Bastard got you a little slow today.
Always slow. Excited. Can't hide it as well with Backwoods Bastard. All right. Dan Charlo says he's in some place in Maryland. He doesn't have AirPods at the wedding, but he had his phone out watching Buffalo's One Pocket. Is that the place where you can sit on the table? You don't need 2 feet on the ground or 1 foot on the
I
ground?
don't know what you're talking about, Paul, but Dan Charlo says you should stop fantasizing about Dan Charlo as a woman.
You'd be so pretty as a woman, Dan. You'd be so bodacious.
Bruh. Yo, you're tripping, Paul.
All right.
Tripping
I'll
like
calm down a little bit.
crazy, dude.
But Dan was talking about Buffalo's One Pocket.
Bro, we're already over that.
No, that's interesting.
No, we're
There's-
talking about you fantasizing about Dan as a woman.
Well, that fantasy's over. It was short-lived and slightly scarring.
Man, that's a crazy sentence.
But the first dinner I had AirPods in, and at this after party I have AirPods in. Dan giving us his entire life story. He asked if I'd make a good bridesmaid. You would, Dan. I think you would. Mike would too, I think.
What the?
Mike,
Yo.
you have the face for
Yo,
it, man.
bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bruh. Yo, remind me not to let this dude drink. If Paul's girl is watching.
She's not.
If Paul's girl is watching.
She's not.
If Paul's girl
She's
is,
not.
If Paul's girl
She's
is
not. Give it up.
If Paul's girl is watching,
What?
he's gay.
That's all you gotta say?
That's all I got.
Alright. Lame.
Alright, T-Tam with the 5'9"
Come on, T.
combination.
Okay, so coming back to what Dan Charlo said about Buffalo's One Pocket. This is a tournament where the standard rule of having 1 foot on the ground does not apply. So apparently players get on the table entirely, and T bag misses a 9-ball combo. So Dan, have you seen any of the players like climb up literally over the table and shoot? It's like the trippiest thing ever. First time I've seen it. Mike, you know what I'm talking about? I saw a picture of Joshua Filler, get on the table pretty much, on his knees and try to shoot a shot.
With one leg on the ground? Or
No, there's no rule that you have to have a leg on the ground in this tournament.
Which tournament?
This Buffalo's tournament.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so players are getting on their table, like their entire body's on the table. They're climbing on the table practically. Both their knees on the felt and shooting shots. And it's trippy.
Dan Charlo in the live chat says, I've never seen Paul's girl, starting to think she'll never be watching, but his boyfriend would be.
Ah, well. Mike Lynn is sitting right next to me.
What are you talking about me for, bro? Mind your own business.
Well, let's see.
Respond to that.
What do I respond to that? I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not gay. I'm straight. It's sad, but it's true. Sean Zhang thinks that the live stream is shaking T. Well, T's not listening. And T's on the 8-ball, and he's not going to choke. That's right, he's not going to choke. You okay? You choking out something?
No choke T.
Only choking here is by Michael Lynn. And T is climbing back up. 5-game deficit. T can do this.
Deficit.
We believe in you. Deficit. All right. Deficit. 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 And Dan Charlo explains he was telling us about the AirPods because I said I could visualize him at the wedding watching
Yo,
pool
Dan,
and listening.
can you stop typing paragraphs, bro?
You know who Dan reminds me of?
Oh.
Jason Hunt. On Facebook.
Jason Hunt.
Yeah,
Dan Hunt.
Dan Hunt. Jason Hunt types up his life story on Facebook quite often. But Dan is
Not
not
too
as,
often. It's just like once a day.
no, like 6 times a day.
God damn.
But Dan is definitely not as verbose.
Yeah.
And Dan Charlo thinks that T is also blind.
He is.
And Sean thinks that we're sharking T. Well, Sean, what are you talking about? You're going to take my lunch money anyway. Don't complain. But he's going to lose to...
Yeah, he's got to pay Bob.
So I would lose and Sean would lose more. So that's my...
No, it's 2020.
Oh, it's not 50? Damn it. Damn it. I have no reprieve here.
We're taking IOU. You work it off.
I like the small pieces. Paul Jacob takes the last big piece of meat. I think it's about time T makes the greatest comeback that we've ever seen. And he scratches. Okay, never mind.
I got a partner, man. I got a partner.
Only consolation here for my lunch money is that this is a pretty hard rack to run out on him. But Vinnie can play some pretty good safeties with all the clusters that are available on the table. 7, 6, 8 being the nasties. Yeah, so Dan Charlo was talking about my girl and my boy or some weird shit like that. Right?
Yeah, he was talking about your side man.
Well, my girl, she may or may not be here in June, depending on how things go. So you'll get to meet her, maybe. She's right now in Yosemite. On a hiking trip.
Kind of sounds made up, to be honest.
You'll never know until you do.
Vinny at the table with a thin cut on the 2-ball.
Sean, you want a break?
Very makeable.
Makeable. And what kind of position on the 3?
Perfect.
Damn.
That's nice.
6 and 7 kind of out of commission.
Just get above or below the 6 and play safe.
Above or below. Any other options, Mike?
I'd say below.
roll up for the 5 inside.
Yeah.
Needs to leave somewhat of an angle here. Doesn't want to get too straight. But
Yeah,
it'll be
just
okay.
slow rolling this 4 leaves you the right angle. Why do all that? Just slow roll it, play safe beyond the 6.
And I think this run might be over. Sean Zhang, are you going to come in here and take Vinny on after you finish rolling sushi and looking at your phone? Or?
Paul Jacob talking trash to Sean Zhang.
Well, he's taking my lunch money.
I think Sean Zhang might want to play you when he comes in.
That's not a fair game. Sean still owes 50 push-ups. I'll play Sean when he shows me the 50 push-ups that he owes me from my last match against him, Scotch doubles. Rick Hovey and I beat Sean Zhang and Michael Lin 7-3 for 50 push-ups, and Sean Zhang has not delivered on his 50 push-up debt. So Sean, I'll play you next when I see those 50 push-ups.
Wow, quite the statement.
Yes.
He's putting down his
And we will play for
foot.
50 push-ups, and I will do them right in front of you.
Tam plays a really nice safe on the 5 ball
And gets the ball in hand.
Vinnie Lesh scratches.
That's right.
Does T have a shot on the 6 into the corner though?
I don't think so.
Maybe actually.
I think so.
I think maybe.
Without tapping the 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, the league coming up. I'll repeat that because the connection seems to. Your boy LeBron. And I have got the previous champ, Ron Casancio, and Justin Nilsson.
Yeah, for anyone interested, we've got a new league starting in-house first week of June on Tuesday. 3-man teams.
And Sean Zhang clarifies he's just back on watching the stream. Does Vinny want some? Yes, Vinny wants some, Sean. If not, I will play you. I mean, maybe for push-ups.
T-Tam plays a really nice shot on the 6. Wobbles, but it goes in. Well done.
Come on, T, make it 7-11.
He's got the right angle on the 7 to where he doesn't really need to worry about the angle on the 8.
Just roll it in. Center ball hit. A little tough, maybe. Just a pinch shot here.
Whoa.
Oh, he's elevating.
What is that?
He's elevating. He's going to go
That
all
seems
the way.
like too much.
He's going all the way to the bottom cushion and coming back up.
But that angle he was aiming at seemed like too much. But
T-Tam knows better.
does he?
When he's not Dementia T, he does. Oh, barely makes it.
Good shot though.
Yeah, but on the wrong side of the 8, so he's going to go away from the 9 ball.
No, you just need to slow roll this. Like when I say slow roll, I mean
Pocket speed.
medium slow.
Okay.
Just to get off the rail so you can shoot the net. Bro!
Ah, it's a good leave, but come on, T.
Bro!
Can't miss those.
What are you doing, T?
T-Tam. Come on, T.
Chokes!
Chokes. I wonder how many people we've scared away from the live stream with our boisterous commentary.
I think no one.
Well, it looks like there's 22 people watching the stream right now.
T-Tam is back at the table with a good shot on the 8. Can you finish it out?
Can he? Or
This
will he
is
choke.
iffy. This is iffy.
This is.
He's got bad position on
this
the
is a
9.
bad back shot.
But the back shot is the most probable
No, I think the front shot is.
front shot.
Oh,
That'll do it.
damn. T, 12-6.
Yeah, Vinnie Lesh with quite the lead here.
T, not making it hard for him either.
Yeah.
Come on, T. Well, the true winner today will be Bob Hendrix, right? Well, at least I take consolation in that fact. Bob, what's up? If you're still in the chat, good luck, man. All right, so Michael Lin, aka Asian Shaw, aka Lynn Lycles, the balls. You dropped it. You dropped the paper towels.
You don't want to know.
I think it was on purpose.
Definitely was on purpose. So Sean Zhang, sadly for you, Vinnie will not let you take a slice of it. Good shot by T there.
That's a great shot. Look at that action he got on the cue ball.
Yeah. And T, it only counts if you make the 9 ball. What's her poll looking like?
55% of the people still in favor of Dementia T.
How many votes do we have?
45% siding with Vinnie Lesh. We've got 11 votes.
So we have 6 and 5. Good safety there by T-Bad.
Doesn't quite cut off the kick into the left.
Short rail, yeah. What's Viet up to here? He came here, I thought he'd be on the stream longer, but he's here for table time apparently.
Viet is actually sitting right behind the camera watching the match.
He's not getting table time? Should be in here. Should I call?
I mean, if Viet wanted to commentate, he'd be commentating.
Maybe I'll play Viet tonight. We haven't played in a while. Always fun playing with Viet. Played at Sean's place, but not here. Come on, T. Play great safety here. Get ball in hand and help me keep my lunch money.
Win or lose,
Yeah.
Paul Jacob wins.
How?
Well, if T wins, you win money. If T loses, you diet.
Yeah.
Either way, you win.
Why does it not feel like it?
And does he even get safe here? Maybe.
Not safe. He has a cross bank, but he can
Well,
see the
cross
left.
bank is safe.
Yeah, but he can see the left side, so it's not safe. He may not be able to. He can pot it if he really wants to. If he wants to play the cross bank into the bottom right corner pocket. And if he does play the cross bank, the cue ball is going to come straight down the tangent line and back up to play the 6 in the bottom left corner pocket. So just one good shot needed. But he plays safe, which is a good idea. Leaves distance, not quite on the rail. Not leaving T much of a shot besides the bank. The cut is improbable. Bank is the only potable shot, but safety is what he goes for. And it's a good split, but
Yeah, Vinny's able to see the fight.
yeah, then he can bank on the left side.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think he can see it now. I don't think so.
Well, he could probably at least kick it. Very easy to make contact.
No, I'm saying, like, you said bank into the left side. I'm just saying I don't think
You don't think so?
maybe.
I think he can.
Okay.
It looks like he
Yeah,
can,
let's see. Yeah, you're probably right.
but he just plays safety. Not a bad safety. The bank into the left side is no longer on because of the double kills.
Vinny was trying to leave the cue ball behind the 9, but it
Yeah.
hits it.
But again, there's no pot here unless T does something crazy like bank to the bottom the top left corner, which is really tough. But the left side is gone now. Unless there's
Can't avoid the double kiss.
no, especially on these reels, it's hard. On a proper new table, you could steer it and use top left to bend it in. and
Man,
all
this
your
doesn't
stuff.
go on a new table either.
On a gold crown, it can. The rails are different. But T tried to do some kind of bank, but it was futile.
Safe.
That's not safe. Come on. You can cut it in. That's not safe. Cut it and go back up and down. Well, left and right. Right and left.
You think Vinny's gonna make the shot?
Yeah.
$5.
No. Losing enough to Sean already.
Should bet.
Good shot by Vinny there.
Yeah, nice shot.
And here, just a stun into the left long rail. The touch of right, maybe. Ooh, but he rattles. Yay for my lunch money, but not so yay for Vinny Socks.
I was saying the same thing.
All right, T. You got a good amount of options here. to
So
get back
is
up to
Sean
7.
only coming here if Vinny wants to play him, or is he going to come here nonetheless?
I don't know.
Sean Zhang, I haven't seen you in a while. I missed you, man. Daddy Fish hasn't shown his face around here for a while. So come by, Sean. I'll play you for push-ups. Because I ain't got no money left after I lose it too.
Side pocket? Side pocket?
Yeah, that's my man. That's my tea bag. He's got a tough cut here on the 7. And the natural angle is going to that bottom left corner pocket, so
It's not.
it's not. The natural angle is not going there. Where's the natural?
Oh, you don't want to be in the way of the noise.
It's the angles, man. They get me every time.
Told you.
He's right. Michael Lynn is just... but he misses. And I am sad. Okay, maybe I shouldn't drink this backwoods bastard when I'm doing commentary.
Paul Jacob is sad and drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm mildly inebriated.
Yeah, you're having a good time.
I'm having a good time, except for T losing. Yeah. And that's going to be 13-6, and I'm going to just have to accept my fate here. Vinny's only two games away from Sean Zhang or Bob Hendrix taking the lunch money indirectly. Bob Hendrix, buy yourself something nice.
Get yourself a rice bowl, Bob. Plus tip is $20.
Rice bowls at Billy Breakdown. You can get them at steak, chicken, or what? What's the other option?
Tofu.
Tofu. Does anyone ever order tofu here?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
What do you do with the tofu?
Cook it.
Cook it how?
Stir fry it.
That's good.
Sean Zhang in the live chat says to Paul Jacob, you can pay Bob Hendrix for me, Paul.
I'll have to at this rate. Bob, get in touch with me after this. Sean Zhang says he's going to just stay home tonight. Lame.
Bob Hendrix in the live chat says, you know, my girl makes authentic Korean rice bowls.
Ooh. Are you inviting us for dinner, Bob? Is that what's happening? Authentic rice bowls. Is it the bibimbap? The crispy rice in a stone pot?
Man, an authentic Korean rice bowl is basically just a Korean making a rice bowl.
No, it's bibimbap.
I think his girl's Korean.
Is he?
That-
She? My bad.
Bob's man is Korean.
Man,
That's
bro,
a direct
these
quote.
These days you don't know the difference.
That's a
right?
direct quote from Paul Jacob.
Yeah. Well, Bob's
got a nice
Bob said
name.
exactly, so Bob is inviting us over for dinner. Okay.
I think he's saying exactly to, never mind.
His girl being a man.
Bob Hendricks says we got to switch from Backwoods Bastard to Delmore.
I don't think they mix, Bob.
You want Delmore?
No, I think that's a recipe for disaster. Mixing beer and
not?
scotch. Man, I'm old now. I'm past my 30s. I can't be doing that kind of stuff.
Yo, Sean Zhang in the live chat says I can tell Bob's girl feeds him well.
Well, you know, that's a sign of a good quality of life. So, no hate there.
Yo, Bob Hendrix is like
So,
Asian royalty.
so what else? What else does she make, Bob? Does she make good galbi and Korean barbecue? And like bibimbap? What else does she make? Bob says, switch to Dalmore. Okay.
I did. Thank you, Paul.
All Korean dishes. What is your favorite Korean dish? Like,
My favorite Korean dish?
yeah. And Bob, what's your favorite Korean dish?
What's that, like that tender beef steak?
Bulgogi.
Yeah, that. I like
What's your
that.
favorite?
It's good.
My favorite is galbi, the short ribs.
Well, that's good too. Sean made that pretty recently. Tastes good.
Come on, T. What kind of safety is that, T?
He's safe.
That's not safe. It cuts into the right side pocket.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you think so now?
I do. Yeah, this is not a bad pocket. It's a pretty big pocket.
$5.
And
$5.
good save though. I mean, T-bag can cut this in, but
Bruh, it's Dementia Tea. It's not Teabag.
when he loses, he'll go on to Dementia T. Until then, it's T-bag. Booty.
Booty.
Bodilicious booty.
Bruh.
Bodacious booty. Ah,
You know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about you being gay.
bro, you've already said this. Let it go.
I just want you to know.
So?
Do you know?
No. Why do I care about rumors? I know myself. That was some backwoods bastard in me. This should be a good advertisement for backwoods bastard. Right?
It is.
Yeah.
Backwoods
Guys,
Bastard.
Sponsor us.
If you're watching this, we want a sponsorship. Forget about Kamui and Simonis.
Right. We need to be sponsored by Founders Backwoods Bastard.
That's right.
Let's make it happen.
Bob Hendrix in live chat says kimchi is life, goes with everything. Got to make it fresh.
But kimchi is not fresh by definition. It's fermented.
Oh, what you got to say about that one, Bob?
Why didn't he scratch?
Nothing. You got nothing on that one. But this is a very missable shot for
Vinnie Sox?
Vinnie Sox.
He goes for the bank. Vinnie Sox likes his banks, but he's left it thin cut for Dementia T. What is Sean saying? Now you do. What is he talking about?
He's just talking to himself.
Sean saying, what are you talking about? Daddy Fish.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, good speed. Oh, okay speed.
That's good.
Thin cut again. He's okay. Don't choke, please, T.
No choke tea.
My heart dropped for a second, but it's back up where it belongs.
Scores 13-7. Vinnie Lesh with
Will I eat tomorrow?
a big lead.
And T, if T can come do a comeback, I'm going to make him curry. I've never made curry myself.
Nice.
I'll make him something else. So Bob Henry.
Yeah, just do little drops.
Well, it could be like a they-them type of situation.
Caesar. What a shot by T-Tam.
Yo,
Cross
dude,
bank,
clutch.
but he's doing these shots like early. It doesn't count early. He has to do it late.
Yeah, I mean, even getting out of the three is tough.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's
Roll it
tough.
forward, but yeah, too much.
He can play it in the same pocket now.
Yeah. That's actually,
Very good.
that's great.
But again, awkward angle to get on the floor. Screw back.
Just
a bit
draw
here.
back, yeah.
He's going high. He's going high on the ball. He's not screwing. But he flukes it in. That's my T-man. So Bob Hendrix enjoying seafood pajon. Have you tried it? Have you ever had the Korean style like rice pancakes?
I don't think so.
Pajon?
Maybe.
They serve it in most restaurants, like crispy with scallions and in this case like scallops and shrimp and stuff. Do you like any Korean restaurants?
Look at the
come
bounce on
T.
the 9.
Have you been to any Korean restaurants in Rochester?
I have, but a long time ago. I don't have much experience with Korean restaurants other than like the self-serve Korean barbecue places.
Self-serve Korean barbecue? This
Yeah,
Tai Chi.
yeah. No, I mean not in Rochester. Like every time I go to a different state, I get the Korean
In
barbecue.
Rochester, there's only one all-you-can-eat barbecue, Korean barbecue that I know of, and it's Tai Chi in Greece. It's all right. But as far as Korean restaurants go, nothing too great. But my favorite is Sodom, because I like their galbi a lot.
I've been there.
Sodom? I don't know if everything there is great, but their galbi is good.
Tam gets the best role in the world on the spy ball.
He wasn't playing safety?
He was, not this one.
Bob Hendrix, have you ever tried galbi, the Korean barbecue short ribs with the bone in? LA galbi. That stuff is fire. I'm not even liking it on steak.
Just regular steak.
Yeah, I love steak. I cook steak all the time. Steak is my favorite food, probably. I like it rare, even blue rare.
Really? Really?
I ordered ribeyes rare and everything else blue rare.
For me, it's medium rare and everything.
Well, if you get a filet mignon or something, you want to get it rare. But a ribeye, okay, medium rare is fine because it's got more fat. Well, you're missing out. Rare is the way to go, at least for a good quality cut of beef. The more you cook it, the less...
What a shot by T.
But what about the 9-ball?
What about it? It's blocked.
It's not great. Bob Hendrix says he's not a fan? Come on, Bob. But yes, I have had hundreds of Korean dishes. No jokes, Sean saying. I can't believe you don't like galbi. Are you not a beef fan, or? Well, maybe you haven't had good galbi. It's one of the best dishes, period, I think.
Yeah, surprising.
Well,
It's always
got their
tender,
taste.
juicy, and
It's tender, juicy, and it's got amazing flavor. They use the pear marinade. He prefers bulgogi, which is what you like. Bulgogi is more of the strips of beef without bones. That's soft and tender, but
the bones make it good.
yeah, the galbi has the bones, but it's got that char on it too, that caramelization, that Maillard reaction, which makes it delicious. Guys, we're talking about beer, food, everything except pool.
Vinnie Lesh is on the 6th wall.
Well, Vinnie Lesh is wearing ketchup and mustard socks, which is our segue into talking about food.
Vinnie Lesh is a hot dog.
He is a hot dog. I was telling Vinny that he should be wearing shorts that are rated yellow, not socks.
Alright, T. Can you finish this out?
Can he see the 6?
Yeah.
Okay. One man T. Bob Hendrix likes bulgogi.
Yo, this beer is strong.
Right?
Man.
It's like we've had 2 and it feels like 6.
It does.
I feel like I've had a 6-pack with just like 2 beers. That's my man T.
You wish you had a 6-pack.
No, I used to. Like 2018. Gone are those days.
Shout out to Paul's girl.
She's not here, don't worry. She's busy hiking.
T-Tam chokes on the 7 ball.
It's
But
okay, it's a good choke.
Vinny's got not much of a shot.
It's a good choke. And Vinny has a really difficult cut with fairly natural position on the 8 ball. I mean, at least having a shot naturally. But it's a very tough cut into the bottom right corner pocket. So if he makes this, he deserves it.
Dan Charlo in the live chat says Paul Jacobs' boyfriend has a 6-pack.
You seem to know a lot about my boyfriends and my girlfriends, Dan. Are you stalking me? Why are you so invested in my dating life?
A lot of people are here for some reason.
I don't know why. I'm just a normal dude. Yeah, it starts with you, Mike.
Don't start with me.
Why are you so invested in my
Vinny.
girl or my boy or whatever?
Makes the 7 ball off the 9.
And that's a really good shot.
Off the 9 is crazy.
Did he play it off the 9 or was it a fluke?
Oh, that's a fluke. But he makes it.
Well, and he's closer to taking my lunch money and giving it to Bob Hendrix. He's already had bulgogi. He's gonna get some more. Yours truly skips lunch today. Oh man!
Vinnie Lesh almost chokes.
Vinnie Lesh is on the hill.
Score is 14-7. What
Come
a
on, T.
lead. What a lead for Vinnie. Well done.
Vinny's playing really well. That shot on the penultimate ball was amazing.
On the what?
The next to last, penultimate.
What?
You never heard that word before?
What is it?
Penultimate.
Penultimate?
Yes. Something right before the last. The second last. Well, here's word of the day for you.
Does everyone in the live chat know what penultimate is?
Bro, it's a word.
I believe you.
Okay.
Forgive me, I'm Chinese.
That's okay. I'm Indian. Thank you for coming in.
Bro, you're funny. You're funny.
So brave. I'm not like this normally.
Oh, man.
Freaking backwoods
This is a
bastard.
great drink, actually.
Oh, you serve it. I'm surprised you've never had it. You're the one who bought it, right?
I guess so.
I mean, do you like have a list of stuff that you check and say?
no, just Sean like writes a list for me.
Oh, Sean is the one who picks.
He writes the list, and then I just take a picture of the list,
And you send it to your
and I send it.
distributor.
Yeah. I don't even look at it.
Well, tell him it's a great choice.
Yeah, it is.
For all of you coming into Billiard Breakdown, if you've enjoyed the stream, order Backwoods Bastard by Founders Brewing Corporation or company. And you will have a good time, just like we are. And while you're at it, order some bone-in chicken wings, because those are preferable to boneless. in my opinion.
But boneless is good too. It's good.
Well, it's good. It's a snack. You're right. But I like dark meat, not white meat.
I can tell. You seem like a dark meat
I'm
kind
a
of guy.
dark meat kind of guy.
Once you go dark, you don't go back.
That's right. Dark meat's where it's at, guys. T looks tired. T was telling me earlier today, and this is kind of sad, that one of his patients today passed away. He was 109 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So T was the last person who.
But
Okay, yeah.
look, the thing is, if you're 109 and you pass, I wouldn't even call that sad. You had a nice long life.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You've seen both world wars.
Wow, that's true.
You're good.
First World War is in 1918, right? 1914 to 1918. So, not necessarily the First World War. Maybe, perhaps.
Honestly,
Second World War for sure.
I'm just talking. But like either way, it's a celebration of life if you've lived that long.
Yeah. And Zach Robbins, Kratos,
We
rears his
got
head in.
Kratos.
Hey Kratos, what's up, man? He asked if Vinny is from Rochester. No, he's from Buffalo. Kratos. Zach Robbins, aka Kratos, who will be here on Wednesday, Thursday to play Swifty Charlo.
Swifty, the champ Swifty
Charlo.
Charlo.
Not just Swifty Charlo, the champ Swifty Charlo.
Champ Swifty Charlo.
Kratos, do you think you've got what it takes to take down our champ, Swifty Charlo? AKA Hammerbutt Wakuk.
Gosh. Wakuk.
Oh boy. I wonder if you're gonna get like demonetized or something weird from this chat.
I don't care. I don't need the money anyways. Go ahead, YouTube. Demonetize me.
And come on, T. Wrong side at the 3, but that's no problem.
Around the 6.
Around the 6 is tough, right?
Doable.
Doable.
With
you have to get behind the 6, right?
Yeah.
You need a Ron Costanzo style contact point here. He's the man. He doesn't. Well, that's fine. Slow rolls
It's
it.
okay.
It's okay. Michael Lin, just like any other Asian parent, is critical. Were your parents like that? Were they overly critical of you growing up? Like,
Go do your homework.
A minus. Where's A plus?
Yo, honestly, my grades sucked in school.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Your vocabulary proves it. Well, you made it though. That's what counts.
Nice shot by T.
Look at me, sitting here with all the school, but crying about $20 losing to shot. My lead's wrong. All right, come on, my man T.
Yo!
T.
Tim chokes.
T better make that curry now.
T chokes.
T has promised me curry, and I will hold him up to it now.
T-Tam chokes
I'm
on the
going
5-ball.
hungry. And Vinnie Lesh is on the hill, so
What a choke. Unbelievable, huh?
that's
That's the same shot that Dan Charlo choked on. 7-ball into
at
the
least
side.
Dan won. T is 7 down. About to be 8 down, and it's about to be over. And,
Wow.
good time to start a diet.
Bob Hendrix in the live chat says, thank you, Sean Zhang.
Well, Bob, I'm the one paying, I guess. So,
Yeah, Bob Hendrix, you should be
if you
thanking
have
Jake Paul.
if you have Mike's number, send him your Venmo or whatever, and I'll get that lunch money.
Look at this. Look at this on the 9. To take the match, can he do it?
And it's over.
He chokes! He chokes!
I live to eat another day.
He chokes!
Oh boy,
Vinnie
never
Lesh
have I felt more relieved.
chokes!
Ah, heck yeah, come on T, come back now. Feed me curry.
What a choke.
What a chance. Well, not really. T will have to win the next 7 in a row for me to eat lunch
I
tomorrow.
mean, I already consider this like a big blunder for Vinny.
I mean, he's on the hill. What does
Yeah,
he
but
care?
like, that's an easy shot.
I know, but he was just... Yeah. You can't say anything just yet. Until it's hill, you can't say anything.
Choke's a choke. Easy shot.
But T has to play high quality, and T hasn't been playing.
No, I'm saying like Vinny's still probably gonna win. But
So
big choke.
What difference does it make? Oh, I've actually already lost to Sean, so there's no point.
Yeah.
Because I gave him 3 games. So yeah, I'm done.
Been done.
I've been done. Just distracted by backwards bastard. So alright, my goose is cooked. That's actually a saying, you know that.
Is that Ashley?
Yeah. No, is that Ashley? Is Ashley playing pool at Billy Brick?
Huh.
She must like the place. It's good.
Interesting.
It does look like her, right?
Yeah.
Ashley is one of our great bartenders here at Billy Breakdown.
There she is.
And she's very friendly, really sweet, and a great bartender. Billy Breakdown has the best bartenders, and we also have today, who is it? Christine Strong?
Yep.
Christine Strong is working today, so
T-Tam with... Look at his face.
T. Dementia T. Mr. Tam. And Kratos says it helps. He knows that feeling. Helps being up 6 games. Was it Kratos who was up considerably against Sean Zhang and then lost?
Yes.
Let's hope that.
All right, let's take a look at T's positional play onto the 5. Yep.
Christine Strong is working today, so
T-Tam with... Look at his face.
I think T's facial expression there is worth watching.
That's why I got it.
God. And another chance for it to all be over soon.
Yeah, Kratos has a good chance here, but
Kratos?
freaking A.
Kratos is in the chat, Mike.
Vinny
You
sucks.
tripping.
Vinny sucks.
Ketchup and mustard for the win.
A
He's
little
fine.
sharp on the 7.
It's okay. It's a relatively easy back shot. And pretty natural on the just a small screw back.
Man, this is wobbleable.
Wobble,
Wobbleable.
wobble, wobble.
No wobble.
No wobble. Vinny's been shooting really well.
Yes.
I think Sean was scared. That's why he's not coming.
Sean saying he's scared?
I think so.
Damn.
But actually, Vinny said he didn't want to play, so I guess damn it, I can't get anything over Sean, huh? Sean, my solace is that you need to do your 50 push-ups.
Sean's the one who challenged him. I don't know what
I
you're talking about.
But Sean, where are your 50 push-ups? Are you still in the chat, Sean?
All right, to take the win here.
Have
can
you done
Vinnie
50
Lesh
push-ups?
Take the win.
Come on,
to make
Vinny,
it
please
15.
choke. Let me eat lunch. I guess it's not.
He sinks it.
Not eating lunch yet. Well done to Vinnie Lesh.
Congratulations to Vinny.
Awesome.
And I'm going to bring him in here to do a quick post-match interview.
All right, I've got too much back to do it, Mike.
This guy's a 570. There's no way he's a 570. Yeah. And I'm a 550, so I know, right? it don't make sense. No, the first, like, in the beginning, was like, ball in hand, run up, ball in hand, run up. Yeah. That's not a 570. You really a 570?
That's what Fargo says.
That's the power of Fargo. You know?
I mean, I don't have a Fargo.
You've been playing all this time without Fargo?
Never played anything Fargo rated.
Mr. Vinnie Lesh, congratulations. That was quite a resounding victory against Tam. 15-8, quite a whitewash there. How do you feel?
I feel good. Started off strong. I mean, it's one of those things with 9-ball. You know, it's whoever's getting the rolls. You know, he wasn't playing super well to start the match. I felt like I was pretty comfortable. And then towards the end of the match, you know, he started putting some games together, put a little bit of pressure on me, and I had to come through.
Yeah, well, really well done. You shot really well. You had some really good potting, good position, good kicks, good banks. Pretty much everything was quite tight.
Yeah,
so,
I mean...
do you feel like you played better than you normally do, or just about? Have you been playing at this level recently?
I feel like it's rack to rack. I mean, I feel like the table played a little bit different than the last time I was here. I feel like it was maybe a little bit drier in the room. It was playing super fast. I was playing Rhodes.
Okay.
And it did play fast at times, but I felt like it was a little bit more consistent. Today, the table was flying.
The balls are also different today. They're Super Amateur Pros versus the house balls. This time I don't know if that makes a difference. It kind of slows it down because they're a bit more dense.
Right. But yeah, no, I'm happy with how I played. I feel like the more I come out here, just, you know, I feel like I'm going to get used to the table and kind of be able to show off my game. But huge shout out to all my family and friends.
They're all watching. I'm sorry, the chat has been kind of rambunctious.
Against me? Or?
No, not against anybody.
Okay.
You know, Mike and I just have been having a couple of backwoods bastard beers. And
Yeah. I know my wife Emma's watching, so I want to say hello to her.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to Vinny's wife. He's done great and really showed us some really good pool here. You didn't feel like playing Sean tonight? Too long.
What time is it?
It's 8:22. I mean, you're shooting really well. I think you'd have a really good chance against Sean.
I mean, I hate to have him come in. I might. I mean, maybe up to maybe play one set.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I can stay super long, but maybe just a quick set.
Let me let Mike know.
Yeah,
Sean,
shoot
maybe
a
up
message
there.
to
Sean, if you're
Sean
still in the chat, you know, Vinny's considering. So think about it. And yeah, I mean, you played really well. It was fun to watch. And,
Thank you.
Do you like your nickname of Vinnie Socks?
Is that what it is
That's
now?
what we've been calling you. Yeah.
Yeah, I went with. I don't know if you said it on stream. I went with the red and the yellow, kind of ketchup and mustard. The Memorial Day. You know, some people are probably enjoying some hot dogs this Memorial Day weekend. I woke up feeling like a hot dog, ready to pounce, and felt like I did that.
Well, hot dog's been working for you, so well done, and congratulations once again. You'll be back here again soon?
I will be here Wednesday to play Dan Charlo.
Dan Charlo. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Dan Charlo is now the champ of Rochester. He's beaten Ron Casanzo, who's never been beaten before on stream.
I was actually happy to see that because I feel like if for some way, you know, for some reason I can pull off a victory on Wednesday, I feel like it'll make it that much more.
Well, you're representing the Buffalo crowd.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have to come in here and represent Buffalo. You know, like I feel feel like we got
Jake
the superior
Miosi, Muscle Miosi is also one of the Buffalo folks, right?
Was he in the chat?
No, he
Oh,
wasn't.
okay. I mean, I feel like we, Rochester's got great shooters, but I feel like some of the shooters in Buffalo sort of get downplayed. So I have
for
to
sure.
come in and represent
And
for the
you've
716.
definitely shown us a very good exhibition of what Buffalo's capable of. So we look forward to more players from Buffalo coming down here.
Yeah.
And Vinny, congrats.
Thank
and
you. Yep.
I'll let you know about Sean. And for all of you in the chat, if you would like to see Sean versus Vinny, let us know. We will definitely go live again if that's the case. So thanks for tuning in. With that, we're going to be ending the stream. Paul Jacob here. Mike Lynn is at the table. And stay tuned, perhaps very soon, for a match between Vinny and Sean. But, just turn on your notifications for the Billiard Breakdown YouTube channel, and we may be back shortly. Have a good evening, everybody, and see you next time.